What is going on, guys? This is Daily Twitch once again. So firstly, OTK began the process of contacting a third-party legal organization to investigate the issue in the detail. In the meantime, Mizkif has been placed on leave. Also, Mizkif released a statement that he had to delete and repost 3 times because of spelling mistakes. Inside that statement, he says that they found Crazy Slick and he's okay. In terms of living situation, Slick has been told to vacate our house as soon as possible. I appreciate and support those who are brave enough to go public with their stories about his behavior. I made some inexcusable statements on my old stream to Adriana and those who are affected by sexual harassment. I'm sorry for those statements. Sexual harassment, regardless of degree, can never be considered small. I chose my words poorly and my response came off as downplaying what should never be downplayed. Notice how he initially wrote sexual harassment even though later on Miz once again corrected himself, naming it sexual assault. Additionally, messages from 2018 have been posted. I've been open about my past many times. I was an edgy guy who said a lot of stupid things to my friends to come off as funny and cool. I can't change what I've said, but I can change who I am. And how I conduct myself. I'm proud how much I've grown these past 4 years. But I know that there's always room to improve. Meanwhile, another female streamer told that Slick used Mizkif's account to approach women.
Check Mrs. Logs too. He came in here on his account. Oh, that's right! That's right! Mizkif followed me on stream when it was 4 o'clock in the morning when I was playing Minecraft. And Slick was on Mizkif's account.
It was kind of like, oh my gosh, like, you're valid. Your feelings are valid. Like, you're so strong for coming out about this. And then boom. Oh my God, Crazy Slick lover host. Oh my God, Crazy Slick, me and Elkova. It's like, at the end of the day, it felt like, goddamn, like, sorry, I'm not a TikTok guy because Sienna May is getting a lot of heat for touching someone when they're unconscious. And apparently my abuser can just run free. Thread of girls who are continuously got sexually harassed, numbers of them, by Slick, by trying to get nudes from them, sending dick pics to them, telling them that, hey, I'm jacking off. Like, this is a bigger thing than a lot of people realize. And I'm lucky enough that I'm strong enough to deal with this because a lot of people aren't, and that is okay. Because a lot of people will sit there and take someone's trauma and run with it and say, you're lying, you asked to do that. Oh, why'd you get so drunk? Why the fuck did you get so drunk? Well, that's how you are when you're drunk and you were all over that person. Oh, well, it's your fault. Next time, don't drink at a party. Or like, literally, because when you are a victim of sexual harassment, assault, and you might be, any of you in this call might be, I do not know. But you sit there and you blame yourself. You sit there and you can't fucking sleep at night because you blame yourself and you sit there and replay a situation over and over again to say, what the fuck should I have done different so this doesn't happen to me again? What the fuck should I have done different so this didn't fucking happen to me? And you can't, and you have fucking nightmares and you can't even be with a partner again because you have nightmares. You're just cuddling your fucking partner in bed and they just like spoon you and all of a sudden you're dreaming of someone groping you, dreaming of someone touching you. And it's so fucking hard. And you guys, I don't know if you guys experienced this in the call, but this is just my perspective and it's just, and that's why, like first of all,
I genuinely did not properly understand what Train was accusing anyone of, for starters. And just the situation in general, I wasn't fully aware of. I think victims should 100% be believed. And reading all of the things that have come out about him makes me feel so disheartened about this community and industry. Like, it can be so fucking shitty.
I just ended it on Twitch.
At the end of the day, yeah,
Yes.
how you feel and whether or not you're believed is what matters the most. So if there's anything we can say or do, please do let us know.
I don't care leaking it, okay? The amount of times he was asked to delete the tweet, to backpedal, to change whatever. I thought it was gonna go full backwards. There was even a plan about making him fucking having stuff on Train to make him delete it. It was bonkers.
Sorry, I don't want to
Can
you elaborate what you were talking about? So people were in a call with you and Train trying to get him to delete his tweet?
Yes. It wasn't about that initially, but the call.
Who are these people?
Okay, that's fucked up. Maybe you should be more mad about that. Like that is.
No,
I'm mad
no,
about
no.
that.
Guys, let's stay on the point. Let's stay on the point. This is about her, about Adriana, and what happened to her. We are moving way we are moving way outside of that. Yeah.
I think you guys brought up...
You're in the right. You're in the right. I'm just saying, like, do not let these other people try to redirect it to something else. This is about Adriana right now. Do you understand me?
I agree, but I do want to know if there were other additional people that were trying to silence you. I think that maybe that deserves a little bit more attention in this circumstance.
No,
if we're
because
trying to
what
clean...
Train and what XQC are saying, also sorry, I wasn't completely listening to because I was trying to listen to this clip. What Train and XQC are saying is a lot of people in the same, I mean, I've witnessed it, I've lived through it the last time that I came out about this thing. It was kind of like, oh my gosh, like you're valid, your feelings are valid, like you're so strong for coming out about this, and then boom, oh my god, crazy slick lover host, oh my god, crazy slick Mia Melkova. It's like at the end of the day it felt like goddamn, like sorry I'm not a TikTok guy, because Sienna May is getting a lot of heat for touching someone when they're unconscious, and apparently my abuser can just run free. So what they're trying to say is that the timing of this, no matter how weird you guys think it was, it had to be played out this way, because if it was any other way, people can sit there and they can say, oh, well, we're here for you. Oh, well, this is a shitty situation, because that's what they said in fucking June 2021. Everyone wanted to sit there and virtue signal and pretend that they were there for me and pretend that they were doing the right thing. And then 2 months later, when it was in the clear, everything just reverted back to normal. And you can hear so in the Miz clip where he says, everyone who didn't hang out with us, like still hangs out with him, blah, 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 blah. And then you could also see so in my thread of girls who are continuously got sexually harassed, numbers of them, by Slick, by trying to get nudes from them, sending dick pics to them, telling them that, hey, I'm jacking off. Like, this is a bigger thing than a lot of people realize.
Absolutely.
I completely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, 100%.
I just hope you know, if there are any clips of how I reacted, all I saw was Train's tweet, and I did not know any other information, and I wasn't sure if he was accusing Ms. or Mrs. Friend. And then when I heard it was about Slick, I still didn't know any details. And I thought Train might have been leaking someone else's information or
we originally,
or what happened to them.
But do you see how you're giving
permission?
Originally, I thought
hold on.
originally Train. I originally thought you were literally saying Mizkif was doing sexual assault.
But don't you? But isn't that a little coincidental that in a moment when I'm saying something, okay, that's the time to say nothing, wait for the individual to come forward, to give the worst
Train,
case.
It doesn't matter if it
you
was
didn't
you
give
or
a
someone else.
but you didn't give a benefit of the doubt. You assumed the worst, and you acted confused and as if this was already covered and it's not a big deal. Just say nothing. Sit there, say nothing if you know nothing, and wait to see what happens. Wait to gather your information. Do you understand? This idea that, oh, Train was vague posting, I didn't know. If you didn't know, then don't react. If you didn't know, then don't react.
No, I understand why people, Pokey, I do accept your apology, but I understand why people are upset about the way you react. Question, I've only recently figured out and found out, especially without sitting, that it's sexual assault. Because even yesterday we looked up the definition on stream and that's what it was.
Well, it's like, even, when that stuff happens to you, you don't immediately, your first reaction is like, that didn't actually happen. Like, it's not as bad as, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Because, like, you try to gaslight yourself. So, of course, you're going to say that at first.
And only hearing word of mouth, like, I've only heard that screenshot for so long. And for up until we talked about it, because it's not something I brought up to my friends. Oh, by the way, like, yeah, that thing that you texted me, that screenshot that everyone has seen where it's like, oh, just guy with the black dress and paper hair. And that whole time, I was just told he touched my neck and like my wrist and tried to check my pulse. And then I found out as we were writing that tweet longer that he touched my chest. And I was like, that was